what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, what we're going to be doing is bee stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, listen, here it is. The beginning of March 2023, and bee season is right around the corner. But before bee season gets here, there's a few things we have to do to actually prepare ourselves for it. So what I'm going to do is actually show you what I did with those frames I wound up taking from the dead out from episode number 8 and other dead outs that I actually had around the yard. So without further ado, let's get into it. I don't know if you noticed with my other videos, but I keep a freezer here in the Joe Peeps studio. And I basically use it as a tool for my beekeeping endeavors. Give me a second and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here you go. Here's the big freezer. It's huge. It's tremendous. Yeah, right. That I actually put my frames in to actually kill any pests that may be left on the comb. So let's see. So here you can see the darker the comb, the older it is. And you see that there's like different sizes here, right? See these small cells here? This is what we like. We like the small cells because it definitely controls the varroa mite population in the hive. Here, this is worker cells. Here, the bigger ones, the bigger cells in here, these are for all the males, the drones. So you can tell the difference, right? So that's one. Give you a quick class. See these? This is new. This is newer wax here, newer comb. This is from last year. The first one I showed you is probably a couple of years. Like I said, the darker the comb, the older it is. So put that there. Here's a frame. I don't know if you could see it, but it has like a little green to it, right? A little green tint to it. That's mold. So I wound up actually putting the frame in when it had a little mold on it. But I'll give it back to the bees and they'll actually clean it up, all ready to go. Once again, it's all small cells, right? That's what you really want. That's why I won't get rid of it. So I'll use that a couple of times. What else? Here, this one. This particular frame here, I don't know if you could see it. See the shining stuff in it? It's like crystallized, I don't want to say honey, but it's crystallized nectar. I didn't really have time to actually dry it out. So I'll feed it back to them. They'll wind up eating it and having a little bit of a party with it. So let me clear this out a little bit more. Let me show you the bigger frames that I have in here. Hang on. So in the freezer, I have 3 different frames, okay? These frames here, right? This one and this one. These frames here, they're medium frames, but the difference is one's plastic and the other's wood. Okay, basically the difference is that with these particular frames, the bees sort of don't freeform. With these frames, they have the opportunity to do whatever they want. Here, not so much. This is why this particular frame and this comb, it looks all symmetrical. So now the other frame I have in here are actually from the horizontal hive. Yeah. And this one, as you can see, has a little honey in there, right? These frames are a lot better than the Langstroth Hive frames. All empty. So the freezer is officially off. We wind up ending up with 34 medium frames and 6 horizontal hive frames, which is pretty good. All going to be used with the new bees coming this spring. The main reason why I put the frames in the freezer is to kill any wax moth larvae. Wax moth larvae will destroy a hive, and they usually pretty much prey on weak hives. Now, if you go back to episode 8 and you see that dead out, if I didn't go to that hive and address that problem, and if I just left it out in the yard like that, wax moth will eventually take over that hive and totally destroy the whole thing. And basically what would happen is once you break open the hive and pull out the frames, you'll see that all the comb has been basically eaten, and you'll have like cotton. It looks like cotton candy through the whole thing. After that, that basically the frames, the comb, everything is ruined. So not only will the wax moth actually destroy your frames and the comb, if left unchecked and they run rampant, they will actually bore themselves into the wood of the hive. Little indentations. Hang on, let me show you. This is an inner cover for a 5-frame hive. And basically, if you look here, you see all this? This is what wax moth larvae will do. They actually get themselves embedded here, make themselves into a cocoon before they actually turn into the moth. So they will definitely destroy your wooden wares. Yeah. Yeah. See? This was a hive at one time that was left. I wound up leaving it like for about, I want to say it went like 2 years without any bees in it. So the wax moth ran havoc and had a big party in this until I went back and had to clean it out. And to tell you the truth, it wasn't really fun. It wasn't fun. So I salvaged what I could. But you see, they do a number. They do a number on your stuff. You know that I'm speaking from experience right here. So if you leave these hives unattended and there's a dead out, they'll be taken over by the wax moth. So there you go for today's video. Basically showed you a couple of things. Don't get too excited. Like I said, it really starts kicking off April when we get these packages in here, and the videos will be a lot more better, I promise you. Other than that, listen, spring's right around the corner. We're almost there. It's a great time to be alive. It really is. Well, every day's a good day to be alive, right? If you're healthy. If you're healthy and you're happy. So try to be those two. With that, Joe Peeps out.